Hello, it's Common. Let's get into the nitty gritty. This could be a possibly morbid subject, but it needs to be talked about. Our boy Donald Trump is ruffling a lot of feathers with the Maga base and also world leaders. The Maga base, the HB1 visas, Elon Musk saying Americans are lazy and dumb. You have fights with Canada, Mexico, talking about taking over the Panama Canal. He wants Greenland. I'm going to be honest, this is not a good look all the way around for any president. But the worst thing that can happen is when you piss off too many people, someone might try to unalive this man. You got the MAGAs that are somewhat riled up. You got Elon Musk and Vivek saying Americans are lazy and we need to stop watching football and read more books. We have a lot of smart Americans here. You just don't want to pay them a fair wage. And when people get pissed off, I just watched a video yesterday. They call it the Women's March down in D.C. And from what I could see, there were thousands of people there. And they were not happy with Trump. They were chanting, lock him up, and all other types of things. And when you piss off this many people, especially from other countries, guess what? They might try to take you out because they see you as the problem. You don't want to go around talking about you're going to take over other countries. Either buy them or do it through the military. You don't think these people have money? They may not have a military, maybe not as good as ours, but you don't think they can't hire some mercenaries to try to take you out? It took us years to get Osama bin Laden, but guess what? Nobody forgot about it. And they were on to that man for years, and they finally got to him. The only thing I can say is, if something does happen to Trump, it's going to be two groups. It's not going to be the left. I'd highly doubt that. They're usually pussies. Let's call it what it is. But the MAGAs, I could see them doing something. If he doesn't do right by them, they might go after him. I can also see foreign countries that he's been shitting on. This guy is not good for business. What do you think happens when people aren't good for business, especially when it's a lot of money involved? People become unalived. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. When you're talking about charging 25% tariffs, 100% tariffs, and when it comes to money, especially in this nation, if you get in the way of someone and their money, especially a lot, they might do things to you. Now, I may not have this story correct, but I read about Henry Ford. And when Henry Ford was starting the Ford Motor Company, this man was ruthless. If you went against him, he would have you murdered. Now, I don't want to see that. And I know Trump's not watching this video or any accolades because I'm just starting this channel out. But guess what? When you ruffle too many feathers, try to stay in the middle lane. You're going too far to the right. And when you go too far to the right, Mexico, they said they might fight back. You try coming down here making this the 52nd state. Canada said, hey, we're not the 51st state. You don't think they have military? You don't think they have money to hire someone? Let's just all calm down on the rhetoric, and hopefully we can survive these 4 years without seeing someone get assassinated and or this country going to war. But when you're talking this much trash, you better back it up. I'm from the hood. We say don't start no trouble, won't be no trouble. Don't go snitching on other people. I've seen people do that growing up. Oh, you think you're going to run your mouth and somebody's not going to do something to you? Oh, no. I see many of people get beat down just for running their mouths. And the same thing can happen to this man. And on that note, learn more so you can do better.